Here we have for sale our September 2023 on a 73 plate Volkswagen Transporter. This is a T6.1, so the facelifted 6th generation of the Volkswagen Transporter. This is a T28, so 2.8 tonne gross vehicle weight. It's got the 2 litre TDI Euro 6 diesel engine producing 150 PS, which is roughly 150 brake horsepower. That is accompanied with the 7-speed DSG automatic gearbox. This is short wheelbase. This started its life as a panel van, of course in deep black pearl, as you can see here, but has undergone an incredible conversion inside and out, making this now into a 6-seat Kombi van, but with the most incredible interior and also styling and everything on this van, which we will go through in depth in this video. We'll also have a really close look at the condition of the vehicle. I'll talk to you about the previous service history, seeing as the vehicle is currently available for sale with us here at Bridgend Van Centre. First thing to note, there is no VAT to pay on this particular van. Reason for that is that the previous owner was not VAT registered, so I can't charge VAT on something that I haven't paid VAT on. So no VAT on this particular van. We can see that it is spec'd with a rear solid tailgate, I should say. So a tailgate is one door which comes up like so, and solid means it hasn't got rear windows. This is a solid panel, which is sometimes a preferred option for extra privacy, but you can quite easily have a window fitted in there. It's about £250, £300, something in that region, and you can have a rear window fitted if you wanted to. Of course, you could leave it like that. Now, straight away, there's a few things which I can see that have been changed at the back of here. So, first thing to note is the rear spoiler, which has been added. That really ties in well with the rest of the sporty styling. But then there's some really nice sort of touches on this van. So, the rear badge here has been changed for this sort of gold, sort of champagne type colour. And there's this really nice sort of honeycomb insert as well inside the badge. I think it looks really, really smart. In that same colour, they've done a little R badge there. I guess sort of as a little nod to the other Volkswagen R products, because I guess this has had a lot of work done to it in that same vein. Down the bottom here then we can see that a rear bumper protector has been added. That's in a gloss black. And then there's also this rear diffuser add-on as well, which definitely gives a bit more sculpture to the rear bumper. You can see here rear parking sensors. They come as standard on the Highline, but what doesn't come as standard is the reversing camera. So that's a nice factory fitted optional extra which is on the van. If we open up the rear door, we can start to have a look inside the back of the van, and this is where things start to get very, very different, and massive expenditure has been put into this van. So in the back of here we can see that this has been of course thoroughly carpet lined. There will be some insulation behind here as well, but crucially there's this unbelievable sort of Bentley stitched leather lining in the back of here. So it's all the panels in the back, so the panels on the side, the panels throughout the roof, all on the side here, on the side of the side loading door, even that there, behind the seat belt, inside the rear tailgate, has all been done in this really nice quality Bentley diamond stitch. It just gives a really unique and luxurious feel in the back of the van here. You can see these nice LED spotlights on the roof as well. And of course, a nice proper Kombi flooring as well has been fitted. So this is a genuine Volkswagen floor which has been fitted in here. And I believe there's actually some insulation under the floor in there as well. So all of that is really going to help to make this van drive really, really nice, with plenty of sound deadening in here. Of course, you've got the tie-down points as well, just to tie cargo down if you are going to be carrying anything in here. And then this Kombi conversion which has been carried out. And what I like with this is that they've actually used 3 individual Volkswagen seats. So what that means is you can take each of those seats out individually. So usually on a Kombi you either get a 1 full bench seat, which is just 1 complete seat, or you get a 2 plus a 1 split. But in this case this actually offers even more versatility, because you can operate each of those 3 seats absolutely on their own. So you could just take this middle one out if you wanted to, which is not an option you'd usually have on a Kombi. All of them have got the top tethers as well, so they're going to be compatible with the modern child seats, but a really interesting, and I think a really great benefit of this particular van. If we shut the tailgate, then we continue to go around the outside. I mean, having a look at the condition here, you can see it's in fantastic order. There's a real gloss-like finish to the paintwork here. It's looking very, very smart indeed. And as you continue to go around to the passenger side, there's lots more upgrades to talk on here as well. So there is a really nice set of trapezoid sidebars on the van. Up the top then there's a set of roof spars which actually have some cross spars as well. Of course you've got the side opening window, and then we come on to the wheels. So this has got a fantastic set of Leighton vans. I believe these are known as the LV4 alloy wheel, and these have all been freshly refurbished, and these are in a fantastic bronze colour, and they just, I think, completely set the van off. I think against the black, those lovely sort of gold champagne-y sort of colour, I think it just works so well, and it ties in really nicely with these little accents which are neatly dotted around the video as well. You can also see, hopefully you can see in the camera, but it looks to me that the Leighton wheels are actually slightly staggered, so it looks like there's maybe more of a dish here on the rear wheels than the front wheels, but just a fantastic chunky setup. I really like this sort of style of wheel. Being a Leighton product, then as I say, it's of course, you know, going to be very good, really good quality. As I say, they've all been freshly refurbished, and they're all on a nice set of Falcon tyres as well, but just looking really smart, it must be said. If we open up the side loading door, we can start to have a look inside here. So open up the side loading door, then gives you a look then of these rear seats, and of course we've touched on that there are 3 individual seats, but also these have been completely reupholstered as well. So in this nice black leather, the matching Diamond Bentley double stitch, which is on the side panels and the roof, that is on the seats as well. Nice R badging as well, which again ties in well with the badging which is on the exterior of the vehicle. Inside here then it gives you another look at these LED lights. You've got a flip down TV in the center here. I'll show you a few of the features when that comes on in just a second. You've also got van shades on the side windows, so I really like these products. I had these on my own van as well. But inside here you can as a very comfortably pop these up and down. These are thermal blinds, and they give a complete blackout on the side glass, which is very nice. And there we go, the screen is on and it shows you some of the features that are on there as well, but a really nice size screen just there. The switch over on the side there, that is to control the lights, and there's also a USB point just there as well. There's also another double USB point just here, and then you've also got an Avano table just here. So if we spin this around, but difficult to do with one hand, but if we spin this around, we can get this in position. There we go. So you've got an Avano table there for your rear passengers as well, and you can move this table around, as I say, much easier of course with 2 hands. But again, I had the same table in my own van. It's a really good quality product. I love the Avano stuff, and when I met the founders over there in Avonmouth, as I say, love the stuff that they do. Really well built, and I say I think that's a really nice addition to the inside of the back of this van. While we're here, you may see a little bit of a difference here to the base. This has actually got a double swivel seat as well. So this double seat can swivel all the way around. There is a bit of an art to swiveling a double swivel, but as I say, when you've got the hang of that, you have then got the benefit of having a bigger seat which is facing backwards. So then you've got, as I say, people sat here, you've got a table in the center of you, and then you've got your double swivel there. So there is just so much spec on this van, and we haven't even come around to the driver's side just yet. In this little briefcase here, you have got the headphones. So you've got headphones here, which are for the TV in the back, and that is all. There's another set of headphones in there, and all the cables and everything that you may need. That is all in there. Double seat in the front, so as they're making this a 6-seater, you can flip this forward, and this is where you've got access then to the points to be able to swivel the seat. That is all there. Into the cab then. This has had a nice upgrade here to the dashboard. So this is a nice little compartment which is almost akin to the Comfort Dash on some of the older vans which you used to get on the T6s. That is of course no longer available. That's a nice touch indeed. Let's keep moving around because I don't want to keep you for too long with this video. I could probably talk for 30 minutes on this one. But having a look here down the passenger side, you can just see how clean and straight that is. There is the tiniest little sort of pin dent just here, but that is being very critical. I mean, as you can probably see there, how straight and clean that is, looking really, really smart indeed. Of course, our guys do just a fantastic job when it comes to polishing and preparing these vans. More of this sort of gold champagne colour accent here, which I think is a really nice touch and attention to detail. All of this has been changed for gloss black as well, so where that would usually be a sort of an unpainted plastic, that has all been changed for gloss black. I didn't touch on the suspension, so this has actually got Bilstein B14 Comfort coilovers on this van. I had the same coilovers on my own van, which at the time of recording is currently for sale. But yeah, this is really the creme de la creme when it comes to suspension. You can't, in my opinion, you can't really get much better than that on a transporter. It gives you height adjustment, but also being the comfort, it gives you the maximum comfort that you can get for a set of coilovers. That's what they were designed to do. Bilstein, of course, from a really reputable brand as well. Round to the front then, another factory optional extra, that is the LED headlights. Absolutely essential optional extra for me if I was ever speccing one of these from brand new in Volkswagen. That is the first option that I will be ticking. And then another major upgrade which has been done on this van, and that is these laser elite lights. Now, the video is probably not going to do this justice because probably the frame rate is showing them flickering or something, but I cannot tell you how bright those lights are. We're in gorgeous direct sunlight here today, and it is really difficult to look at them. They are so bright. But yeah, in lower light conditions, that is, I say, a serious upgrade, and is going to make a massive difference. So they come on with your main beam. Gloss black front grills have of course been changed. Also, again, this lovely colour on the accents here to the front badge. The trims just here, and also again that honeycomb there behind the front badge. Lower splitter has been added, so really nice gloss black lower splitter, which ties in again with the gloss black front grills, which has been changed. And again, this accent here at the bottom, again in that colour. Front parking sensors come as standard, as do front fog lights. Looking at the condition of the bonnet, a couple of tiny little stone chips here or there, but generally speaking, this is in fantastic order throughout. And then looking down the driver's side, so another thing which has been added here is the smoked sequential side repeaters. So when they come on, they sort of, they're sequential, so they sort of stripe as they're blinking. But yeah, looking at the condition here, it's looking absolutely fantastic. We're in, I say, direct sunlight here, so if there's anything, you are going to see it. But looking here down the driver's side, again, you can just see that sort of mirror finish there. It's looking really clean and tidy indeed. I haven't even come on to some of the best things on this van just yet. So opening up the driver's door here, looking at the condition here inside, it's all in lovely order. Again, really nice touches with that honeycomb finish everywhere. Driver's seat is in lovely order. And then a couple of really nice touches inside here. So this beautiful carbon steering wheel upgrade. So you've got this gloss carbon at the top, gloss carbon at the bottom. Center has been changed as well with this contrast in yellow stitch, which again kind of ties in with the accents on the outside. Same in the center there, but a much nicer feel here with the of course the flat bottom as well, keeping that profile, but lovely feel in the hand. And of course on here you've got the adaptive cruise control and your onboard computer controls on the right hand side. And then another major upgrade on this van is that this one has got digital dash. So this is, your digital dash can't be optioned on a Volkswagen Transporter panel van or Kombi, but they can be retrofitted, and that is of course what has happened here. So the digital dash is a genuine Volkswagen product, so they see that you see this on the Californias and things, but I'd say needs to be retrofitted onto a van like this. But what a fantastic upgrade! I say you can cycle through all the different displays that you want on there, and this has of course all been coded in correctly, which is of course lovely to see. 14,822 miles. You can see it's all idling correctly as it should do. And then the final factory optional extra on here then is that it has got Discover Media Sat-Nav. So you've of course got satellite navigation, but you've also got wireless Apple CarPlay on here. It gives you a larger screen, and you can see all of this has been changed for gloss black as well, all around this surround, giving a lovely finish inside. 7-speed DSG gearbox. You've got the heated windscreen, air conditioning, USB-Cs down on the left-hand side. As I say, I could probably just keep talking on you. Oh, actually, there's another upgrade. It has got the Alpine, or the Alpine, I should say, speaker upgrade in the front of here as well. And also, last but not least, also a dash cam, which has been wired in. Just an absolutely incredible list of work that has been done on this. You've also got 2 full flip remote keys with the vehicle as well. Now, the vehicle was serviced in April of 2025. So during our preparation, we have given it a health check to get it ready for sale, and they couldn't find anything on it. It was absolutely spot on. Of course, you have got manufacturer's warranty on this van as well until September 2026. But yeah, probably one of the most highly specified transporters certainly we've ever had, and probably I've ever seen, actually. The amount that has gone into this with the styling and all the upgrades, like the laser lights, the digital dash, swivel seats, Kombi seating, leather upholstery, the leather lining in the back. It really is very, very impressive. If you'd like to see the full advert, head over to our website, bridgeendvans.co.uk, and we'll look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much.